Hello and welcome to frugalberry.com. I'm Carl. We're going to be making some homemade deodorant out of all natural ingredients today. Our ingredients for making deodorant: 1/4 cup arrowroot powder or cornstarch, 1/4 cup baking soda, 1 tablespoon coconut oil, 2 tablespoons beeswax pellets, 8 drops tea tree essential oil, and 1/4 teaspoon vitamin E oil. So we'll start by adding 1/4 cup of cornstarch, and we just put all this in the same bowl. Next we add 1/4 cup baking soda, and I just ballpark it here. That's good enough. Next we're going to be adding 5 tablespoons of coconut oil. Now this coconut oil, it's winter right now, so it's kind of hard in the jar. I will probably be editing this out, so you don't have to watch all this. But I've just got a scraper here and regular tablespoon, and just counting to 5. Alright, next is 2 tablespoons of beeswax pellets. Now what I actually have here is beeswax that I get from my aunt up in Vermont. Thanks, Aunt Robin. And I just ballpark it with about a nice handful here. That's probably, if I were to pack that down, that's probably about 2 tablespoons. So I put that in there. Alright, next on the list is tea tree oil. I am not going to be putting that in because I don't actually have any on hand right now. So I'm going to skip right to the vitamin E essential oil. Now the tea tree oil is good for killing bacteria. So it's a good thing to have in there. It also gives it a nice little scent if you like the smell of tea tree oil. Some people can't stand it. So here we go. I'm just going to use the cap. It's about a 1/4 teaspoon to fill the vitamin E oil. And there we go. So we have everything in our bowl right now. And I'm just going to put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. It's out of the microwave now. So I'm just going to stir it up here. I'll try and show you what's going on here a little bit. At this point, you want to get the beeswax to mix up in with the rest of it. The beeswax has a higher melting point than the coconut oil. Alright, I've actually heated this up a couple more times now. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the beeswax is starting to melt into the rest of the mixture here. So I'm just going to stir it and kind of get as many of the globs out as I can as I'm going. I just have a rubber spatula here that I'm using to stir it up with. And just keep going with it and going with it. And eventually it takes on a nice creamy texture without all those little lumps in it. And you definitely want to get as many of those lumps out as possible. Now, you know, this is homemade deodorant. If there's a couple brown specks in it here and there, so no big deal. The idea is you want it to work and you want it to glide across your skin nicely. Now the vitamin E essential oil, that's what that's for. That is going to help it glide across your skin. Now the coconut oil by itself has a melting temperature of, I think it's 78 degrees. The beeswax has a melting temperature of about 130 degrees, something like that. So the point of the beeswax is to raise the melting temperature so that this stuff isn't melting on you in the summer when you go to, you know, when the summer temperatures get up there. Alright. I think that's pretty good. side. Okay, so I poured the deodorant mixture from the bowl into here, and I've actually let it cool already, about 2 hours. And as you can see, got a nice stick of deodorant here that will work. I guess it depends on how much you use deodorant, how long it will last you. But there you go. Well, thank you for joining us. I'm Carl with frugalberry.com. There's more information at frugalberry.com on how to make deodorant. Go in peace.